Hello, it's me, Troubadour, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video, we're trying something a little bit different in the standard customs arena. Usually I go into these, I got a specific team in mind that I'm wanting to try, build a pack around it, and then bada bing, bada boom, after a few attempts, I show off my broken team, grounded, comment something snarky, and then we all have a good laugh. That's how it usually goes. But this time, we're doing something a little bit different. So I was inspired by something Grounded recently did. He made this pack he liked to call his FunPack. And basically, he just put in all these pets and foods and stuff that he just liked to use, whether they had much synergy or whether it was optimized well or not, and would just play the pack and have fun and see if he got anything cool out of it. And so, I decided, you know what, I've been doing a lot of broken stuff lately. I mean, you guys just saw the Tryhard Tuesday I just posted a few days ago. Not to mention all the cringe achievement hunting, which I have been doing more achievement hunting, by the way. Since uploading my Moby Dick achievement video, I have gotten the achievements for a few pets now. All I have left are salmon, which I almost got today. Was very close, unfortunate on that one. I still need salmon, nest, giant eyes dog, and cuckoo chick, so some pretty hard ones left, and I'm pretty sure they're about to add some new pets too, so it might be a while until I get all those done. But anyway, I've been doing a lot of cringe teams basically, and so I wanted to mix it up and just make a fun pack like Grounded said, and just see what happens out of it, see if I can get anything fun. Now here's my fun pack right here. Let me just go and do this so you can see every pet. As you can see, it's a lot of different archetypes and pets I want. There's gonna be some stuff I like that's gonna be in there. Like, obviously, I'm gonna have Praying Mantis in there. Of course, I have Leviathan, Team Spirit, or Starfish if I'm feeling crazy. You guys, if you watch the channel a while, I love mana stuff. I got a lot of mana stuff in here. There's some trumpets as well, and some rolling, and then a little bit of gold stuff as well in there. And then, yeah, just kind of hodgepodge of different things thrown in there. We'll see if anything, get anything cool out of it. Now, probably some pets I'll probably switch out. Like, there's some pets that are in there for utility, like tiger and mammoth, I could probably switch out for something else. But you know what? For now, we'll just leave it this way. Also, catfish isn't like my favorite, but I like using blue-ringed octopus scaling. So because I like blue-ringed octopus, I'm gonna put catfish in the pack. I guess maybe I could use it with cow as well. I don't know. But yeah, so I just decided to just, load up this pack I made and just see what came out of it. And this was like my third game playing it. It just took me a little bit to get used to playing not my cringe pack for once, even though there are some pretty good stuff in here. I mean, I've still got stuff like, there's no dolphin, but there's beluga sturgeon, early I can pill that. You still got your anteater and hatching chick and all the great early tempo that I'm used to using. But one early tempo I don't see brought up very much, and I don't use much on the channel, but I feel like every time I use it, I mention it. It's this Manahound Gargoyle. Manahound Gargoyle is absolutely insane tempo. I mean, just look at this. Level 1, it's giving 5 mana to this level 2 Gargoyle. Check it out. My 5-3 turns into a 5-17. It's such a crazy power spike. The reason these two pets work so well, both in customs, but especially in Unicorn Pack, is because this gives a lot of it. Gargoyle gives a lot of HP, and then Manahound starts with a lot of attack and not much HP, so there's just some natural synergy there. But anyway, since we're already rolling for the Manahound, we found an early Nurse Shark. Why not roll for trumpets as well? And I can, put the rolling to good use by doing both. That, it'd be pretty cool, pretty neat. I think we already get out-tempoed by this team here. Yeah, we're going to lose to that team right there. But I got an interesting team here. It's like a team where I'm wanting to roll so I can get trumpets and mana, and then spin the trumpets and mana with the Gargoyle and the Nurse Shark. I don't know, not really something I've experimented with before, but we'll see how far we can take it. It's pretty cool, and hopefully we find more Nurse Shark and get that thing to level 2. I've got the gingerbread on it for just such the occasion. I think we are going to lose to this Moose team here, unfortunate. Moose, another very underrated scaler. If you're running any build that needs a lot of HP scaling, just run Moose. It can get you so much HP so fast. It's kind of insane. We'll bring in the hamster here just to give us some extra rolls for a little bit. Find a couple chocolates in the shop, which is neat. I'll take those, absolutely. Face the Ellie Blowfish team, classic free-to-play, but still owns you in custom arena kind of team. You know what I'm talking about. Luckily, they hit the Gargoyle there. I knock out the Blowfish, and now I have a 930. Get to rejuvenate some of the HP I lost from the Blowfish. And we're going to take a dub. That's pretty cool. And you know what? We're going to keep pushing this rolling thing. we're going to level up our Platybelodon, because I tried something similar before, and to get enough trumpets for Nurse Shark, I had to roll a lot of times, so I figured leveling up the Platybelodon would just make that a lot easier. Everyface Cool Nerd. I feel like they might be going for some achievements. I feel like I've seen them going for Giant Ice Dog, maybe. I don't know. They've been running a lot of Fairy Toy lately, that's for sure. I know they weren't using the Giant Eye Dog's toy in that scenario, but I've seen them using it some, so who knows. But we get the, if we're going to be rolling a lot, might as well pick up the Ostrich. And also, hey, look at this. Shoutouts Thunder Kiddo running a Snake Cerberus Blobfish team. Shoutouts to Rin Shadow for showing off that build that I had in last week's Tryhard Tuesdays. Gonna get absolutely demolished by it here. And we go down to 1 heart in our fun pack, but that's okay, because the point of this is to have fun, which is why I have fun pets like Leviathan, Team Spirit in there. I don't know, my definition of fun is different than theirs. But since we have level 3 Platybelodon, let's put a mushroom on our Nurse Shark, and now that can get extra effectiveness. I have mushroom in this pack to use with the Nurse Shark. It can be used with Sea Serpent Amalgamation or Seagull Mushroom if you want to do some crazy stuff with that. That's why I have it in my pack. And look, we face another snake team here, but we dodge the snake on the Nurse Shark. It dodges our Nurse Shark again. They have Mushroom level 2 Geometric Tortoise, but we're able to just barely survive against that team there thanks to our just a little bit of HP scaling, I guess. I don't know. A little bit of summons on the end there. And yeah, at this point, we're just kind of HP scaling up. Probably should replace the Gargoyle with like a Sea Serpent at this point because I'm already getting HP from Ostrich. I don't really need the HP from Gargoyle anymore. Here we face a pretty nice jump team. Like level 3 Rock Harbor Penguin is nothing to sneeze at, but we get lucky here and our Nurse Shark knocks it out with the Mana Snipe. Not even with the Trumpet Snipe, knocks it out with the Mana Snipe. And because of that, they don't get their 36 trumpets. I would have lost if they had gotten to jump there. So that's pretty sick. And yeah, we're not going to level the Gargoyle. Don't really need it at this point. Notably, this pack, I don't have Nyala in this pack or Howling Cow. Like, my only trumpet generation is pretty much I got to go Platybelodon or Namazu. The Namazu is a very underrated trumpet scaler, or very underrated jump generator. You can get a lot of trumpets, and people kind of sleep on it for that. Here we face an interesting Mushroom Taki build with this Philippine Eagle thing to get basically try and farm triggers on Philippine Eagle with a bunch of jumps. We are going to snipe some of their backline there, and then yeah, everybody's gone thanks to the Nurse Shark. Gonna disrupt that pretty darn well. Gonna recover some HP on our Mana Hound here, and yeah, we're gonna clean it up, and we're on 9 wins. What? How are we on 9 wins with the fun pack? That's crazy. But at this point, we're just gonna roll a little bit. Wasn't planning to level the Ostrich up, but we find the stuff in the shop. Might as well go for it. And we'll freeze the Lollipop in case we draw. I can Lollipop one of these pets, preferably the Mana Hound to give it some high attack to go with the Gargoyle HP. What do we face here? Level 3 Sleipnir with double Sea Serpent. They also have a level 3 Sea Serpent to the front, but they're missing, they need like one more target for their Sleipnir or something. Also, maybe they could have run the Sleipnir at the front. I don't know. I guess you want the big snipes first. But because of that, they only get 2 of the 20 damage things here. We get huge Sea Serpent snipes, but then they just have 1 pet in the back taking all this snipe damage from the Nurse Shark. We're able to just barely clean it up and get the win with our rolling fun pack. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for a little bit slower like main uploads this week. I'm recording this on Monday because I know I'm gonna be pretty busy the rest of the week, so I won't have time to edit anything crazy long. So that's why I got a couple Super Autopets videos and then some shorts in there. But hopefully when work slows up, I can get some more, some more super cool, super fancy content out for y'all soon. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.